Hello, everyone. I'm Bondar JR, Silver Wolf, Ron, and we're here to stream some eveonline. Tonight is Monday night, November 11th, Veterans Day. I want to say thank you to all the veterans in any country, in any war, in any place that have served their country and have fought for freedom. I appreciate it. I thank you for it. And I honor you for it. And with that, let's get started. So tonight is also Monday, November 11th, and it is viewer high-sec mining event night. So I am still in Venelin. So I'm going to jump to a Matins. Going to spend my hard-earned money and 900,000 credits to jump to a Matins. I probably should have seen what I could do there first. Manufacture an item. Well, I can do that from here. So earn 50. That'll work. I can do that with the other one. All right, let's close this guy. Let's do this. Let's do industry, jobs. I probably have some that are done. I do have one that is done. The sigil. I discovered the sigil. Got 9 out of 10. Pow! And I used a decryptor on that one. 9 out of 10. I have never gotten 9 out of 10. That's fantastic. That will allow me to make like 37 prorators. Way more than I will probably ever be able to make. But that's fantastic. All right. With that said, we don't want current station. We want all facilities. And we're going to do iron because we've been doing a lot of antimatter. But let's do iron. Let's just build 10. There we go. Bingo, bongo, bongo. That clears my claim. That takes care of that. Let's look at our ship hangar. We got smash here. Let's board smash. All right. Clear these guys. Let's actually check and see if anybody applied to the corp. I don't think anybody did, but no applications. All right. Excellent. So, yes. So, be back in 5. No problem, kicking. We'll be here. So, there are 10 people in this station, and all 10 of them are part of our corp. Nope. 9 of them are part of our corp. Drachenhort is one of them, and he is not. So do all you guys want an invite? Because I will get that taken care of. I'm gonna form the fleet. I'm the odd one out. Yep. Nope. You got a corp you're happy with, so that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. We did not. Yes. Let's do this. All right, ship hangar. I'm in the retriever. Okay, mining hold, drone bay. Okay, we're good there. All right. So we got him. And let me see. So who else wants an invite? Drachenhort wants an invite, I'm sure. Invite the fleet. Who else? Jet C is here. So, Jerry Can, you want an invite? Kickin's got like 5, 6 guys here, so maybe 7. Yes, please. Gotcha. Invite the fleet. We are going to need an orca or a porpoise because I still haven't got mine down here yet. I apologize for that. I actually got involved in a new game today, which I may stream here in the future. Though there's a lot of people streaming it, so I think I'll stick with eveonline and I'll just play it offline. But Icarus is a survival world one, which is pretty cool. So, despairlucio, what's up, buddy? We're doing our mining event in a Matins tonight, so if you want to join us, feel free to come. Yeah, drachenhort. Yeah, so you've already played it. Yeah, I played it for a couple hours today. Actually, it's not very intuitive for where you should start the missions. I started a mission that was way beyond my ability to finish, but I enjoyed it. Never, of course, got it finished. Then I went out and looked on Google, and it said, "Oh yeah, you should start with this mission." And I was like, and then when I started with that mission, it's like, oh, that makes much more sense. Yeah. So, but yeah, c'est la vie. So, the perpetual ones, yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I said something to my brother. Yeah, I said something to my brother because we usually play. I usually buy a server and get it loaded on a server, and then we play like on Sundays. And I said something to him about it because it looks like a pretty good game. So, but yeah, the missions did seem like they were a little harder. The first one, the one I did, landed on the beachfront, that wasn't too bad. But of course, my wife came home right after I started that one. So, but. So Drachenhort, you already got an invite. Okay, cool. So we'll wait till Kicking gets back to see if he wants an invite. So we're gonna need a porpoise or an orca for our boost and compression. So let me know who's got it. I have fuel here, so I will be happy to reimburse the fuel. Where is it? Well, that's weird. I bet you I put it in the corporation hangar. I did put it in the corporation hangar. I put it in the corporation hangar fuel. So there you go. Swap to mine. I can use mine. Excellent. So, all right. So once Kicking gets back, I'll get all his guys invited. And that should give us like 20 people right there. So, but yeah. So now we just need to figure out what belt. So I'll go out there and start scouting them. See, am I actually in it? Yeah, drone bay is good. Okay, mining holds empty, so that's good. So yeah, so let's go see. Remember, we were working in the middle the other day. Where are we at? Let's see what we got here. Let's try up here in the 3 or 4 range. Let's try 4. I think we did 4. Let's try that.
Warp drive active.
Is there one for mining? Nope. But yeah, I was really enjoying Icarus today. It was actually, it was free when I looked this morning for like another hour and a half. So luckily I have a gigabyte connection. And so I downloaded it in like 5 minutes. And then I played it for pretty much that hour and a half. And really enjoyed it. And then I went and I actually practiced bowling this morning. Well, this afternoon around 1 o'clock. And when I got back from that, So I'm in 4. Asteroid belt 8-4. And I'm killing off the rats that I found, but 8-4 does seem to be, it seems like it's got some nice stuff. Some rich plague, some massive scordite, so it looks like it might be a good place to start. So come on back there, drones. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. To the point where actually, like I said, I sent a message to my brother. Say, hey, is this one you might be interested in? Because it's on sale. That's the other thing, is I'm super cheap, so it's pretty much got to be on sale for me. I think it's on sale till 14th, which is Friday. Nah. Can't see if the 14th is Friday or not, so. But yeah. Ooh. Let's loot this. 800 meters. That's awesome. Chadzia is out here. Alright, now let's go back towards these guys. Oh, Drachenhort's out here as well. Excellent. Once Kicking gets back, we'll get him hooked up. Oh, that's Drachenhort's alt. Gotcha. I should have invited him already, Drachenhort. Sorry about that. Actually, let me get Kragan out here. Duh. Yeah, once Kicking gets back, we'll get him out here. He's got like 15 people in system, so yeah, we'll be in great shape. No worries either way. Ooh, I had a skill complete. Micro jump jive operation. Excellent. Yeah, we'll do him at the end. Have all 3 laser boosts. Yep. Yes, I do. So we're going to have him do the massive scordite. Gotta wait for it to cycle. Alright. Press. Compression's on as well. Excellent job. And yes, I do have all 3. Oh, I actually put that one in Kragan's name. Oh well. But yeah, if there's anybody in the in-game channel that wants an invite, you're welcome. Anybody that's viewing the stream that wants to join us, we're in the Matins, which is in Galente space. It's an 06 system, so very safe. Almost too safe. Yep. We got the mining range bonus, the module duration and capacitor use, and the mining crystal volatility bonus. Awesome sauce. Hey, Kickin, do you want me to invite all your guys? Or who do you want me to invite? I can invite them all. It's not a problem. All right. All right. We'll do it. All right. There's Lania and there's Splendor. Check, check. Thanks. Oh my goodness, they still haven't. That drone still hasn't salvaged it. Wow. It's taken a long time. There it goes. All right. All right. I think I just dribbled. I love doing my dailies and not paying any tax. I don't know if I've mentioned that to you guys yet or not, but I love it. Makes a huge difference.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, I haven't done all my dailies yet. I was too busy playing Icarus, so. But I got Falstaff done because that was easy. I just made some ammunition. I got him done. But yeah, I'll get the other ones done after we mine. I'll do a quick level 2 mission with Rage and fleet in Kragan to get theirs. So, and then it depends on how much trouble I want to get in with the wife on whether I'll play Icarus for a couple hours before I go to bed. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Uh-oh, something's going on with my chat. Well, that's weird.
The
I do
asteroid
I
is
I
depleted.
do not have my not connected. Okay, that's good. VPN's not connected. I'm gonna reload the chat. There it goes. Alright. Haven't had a chance to play the latest Icarus patch yet. Yeah, like I said, I just started today, so I must have been playing the latest, so oops. Uh-oh. Another one stopped. I didn't even notice that. Sitting here sitting here talking and not paying attention. Did you manage to burn down your house yet? So no. In Icarus? Oh, I didn't know that was possible. So the was a rite of passage for me. I so the mission I started with was building a rustic cabin for future inhabitants. And it turns out you got to have a whole bunch of stuff unlocked before you can do that one. But I played it probably for, I don't know, several hours before I finally Googled how to build a rustic cabin, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you need to do that one. That's much later." It was like, "Oh." Lightning struck the house, then set the house on fire, and while trying to out it out, I managed to burn down the whole forest behind it. Wow. Yeah, I haven't had lightning strike yet. I do have my campfire inside the house. But yeah, that's what I was. I was like, okay, well maybe I need to be careful with that. Max and Trit. All right. Well, that's not really what I need. All right. So let's go ahead and compress this. Pretty sure this is what I need. All right. Pyrite. That's what I need. All right. Yeah, so I'll have to keep an eye on that one. I did go through several storms doing the higher level mission. Yeah, but it was like a 24-hour mission, and I only played for like I said 2 or 3 hours, and I never got it. I have this OMS grinder waiting for me out in the mountains when I am ready for a bring adventure. That works. So Blue Gray is in the chat, but I don't believe he's in the stream. He might have been. Maybe he's just lurking. We got all kinds of stuff. All right. And Kicking, if you want the others invited, that's not a problem. They're welcome to join us. The more belts we burn through, the better. There's nothing I would love more than for us to clear this whole system. Just so we could say we did. And I think several of the belts are probably already low since we've been mining them pretty regularly. But yeah, I'll have to keep track of the lightning there. Like I said, I did go through a couple storms. I don't think I've ever seen a lightning strike. I killed several wolves. I killed several of the horse things that attack you, which I thought was interesting. Never had a horse thing, but yeah, it'll happen. Yeah, I'm sure it will. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that I haven't caused it already, to be honest. My biggest problem is the water. I seem to always be thirsty. And I haven't quite figured out how to make a canteen or anything yet. Which I'm sure it's in there. I just haven't looked hard enough. But I think now that I'm actually doing the missions in the right order, that'll probably help me level up correct. Wolves are not too bad. Now, a bear. That's not. See, I haven't seen a bear yet. But yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for the bear, so. But yeah, I did a Google search on Rustic Cabin, Icarus Rustic Cabin, and it showed all this equipment I didn't have. Said, oh yeah, you want to make sure you take all this equipment down with you. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have any of that equipment. And so then I did a search on what order should you do missions, and they were like, oh yeah, it's not very intuitive. Which is funny because then when I actually did look at it, it showed like a check mark next to the one mission that you're supposed to do first. And so, yeah, and that's what it was. And I was like, okay, well, I've pretty much already learned this stuff from doing the other mission. But I did. I started a whole new character and went ahead and did it. And that's what I'm working on now. So, but yeah. But I am liking it. I'm really liking it. We do those kind of survival ones. He likes, my brother especially, he likes ones where we can work together, which I'm not a big fan of working with him. He's good. He does a really good job. But he tends to go overboard. And so I'll be able to play, maybe 3 or 4 hours a week. He'll literally go overboard and play like 90 some hours in 1 week and build everything. And then I'll log on at level 3 and be like, okay, everything's done. So what am I gonna do? He's like, oh, sorry, And so yeah, but I did reach out to him to see if he was interested in playing. Cause it did seem like one that was kind of up our alley. But I need to look at their DLCs. Because it looks like they've got some DLCs of some more interesting planets. So, took me forever to figure out the oxygen. I ran out of oxygen, couldn't figure out the oxygen because that wasn't intuitive either. But it was probably because I was doing the wrong mission, so it didn't think it had to explain it to me. You should get him to play RimWorld with it. Yeah, he's not a RimWorld fan. He's not a 2D fan. He's very anti 2D games. And RimWorld's kind of 3D, but it's a limited 3D. But yeah, he's a very anti 2D game. RimWorld's pretty addictive. So, yep. And so 7 days is what we usually play, but we haven't played in quite a while. But we haven't done the mods yet. But yeah, I saw that with Morty Schnurd. He has the mods where actual people watching can do stuff to you, which is pretty cool. And so I thought, that's one that I want to do. And so, yeah, I want to get that mod. Ooh. Okay, why are you not? There you go. Man, what happened there? But yeah, that's one. He showed me that mod. I actually got to catch one of his ones, and so Ravenhurst. I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to check that one out. Kragans are finally gone. Alright. Massive. And then we're going to do condensed. Let's compress. Alrighty. But yeah, so I haven't tried it yet, but I was thinking about it. Yeah, big fan of Undead Legacy. I haven't done the Undead Legacy. We'll have to check that one out. War of the Walkers. Okay, I'll have to check that one out. Because we love the zombie ones. Yeah, the 7 Days to Die. We've been playing 7 Days to Die forever. Oh. Alright. But we actually go head to head in 7 Days to Die. And he hates that because I almost always kill him. It's really unfair. All right. We have to play on a really small map so that we don't get lost. But I'll check out the Undead Legacy. I'm going to write that one down. Oh, I did. So if Blossom shows up, I need to tell her I did download the web fishing. I haven't tried it yet. I got 2 into Icarus. So, Undead Legacy. And you said War of the Walkers? War of the Walkers. I love the zombie ones. But yeah, the web fishing one looks like a low-tech one. So I'll have to ask Blossom what she thought was so appealing about it, because it looks really low-tech. Then again, that might be better. When I first started playing Icarus, you guys are going to kick out of this. I put on my headset. Well, my headset pretty much cancels everything out. Craft Until You Die is a great one too. Yeah, see, I don't think I've ever played that one either. I'll have to check that one out. Let me write that one down. But when I first started playing Icarus, I put my headset on, which pretty much drowns out everything. So, Craft Until You Die. So I'm playing it, and I guess there's alarm on my video card when it starts getting too hot. Now I have my case open, so it should never ever get too hot. The only time it gets too hot is when it's really being overpowered. And so I was playing on just the default settings, and I had the headset on, and I guess the alarm on the video card was going off for quite a while, so it actually drew so much power that my UPS shut down and shut everything off. And I'm like, what happened? Did we lose power? But, it was weird because the laptop that's sitting next to me was still going. And I'm like, okay, I turned the light on in the room and it came on. And I'm like, okay, we didn't lose power. So when I finally figured out what it was, that it was a UPS, I reset the UPS, got it back up. And then I started the game back up again. And I actually took one earpiece off so it leave my thing open. And as soon as I started running around the world, the alarm on the video card started going off. Beep, 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 beep. When I put my headset back on, couldn't hear it at all. Completely. And I mean, it's sitting right next to me, And so I'm like, well, that defeats that purpose. So, but I was like, okay, well, we'll have to keep that in mind for the future. But yeah, it was funny. So then I adjusted the video settings, and and that took care of that. But yeah, it was funny because it was like no way. That's the first time I've ever had the UPS shut off, so it's almost like it drew too much power. But I was like, but yeah, the whole point in hearing the alarm on the video card is to make sure I don't burn my video card out. And obviously, the headphones are too much. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind for the future. Anytime I try out new games, I'll have to make sure. Alright, let's lock these guys. Let me send out this salvage drone. But I should have known better, because anytime I play a new game, I always have to keep an eye on that. Because the default settings are always way higher than I can do. No matter what video card I buy, they're always way higher. This one was top of the line when I bought it. And games are still way higher. I'm like, jeez, Becky. But I was actually so excited because the game was free, which is the perfect price for me. But it was weird. It said it was only free for an hour and a half. And I was like, so it must have been like a free weekend. And I missed the weekend part. So, and it was on. I've had Icarus on my wish list for quite a while. So it was kind of good to see that. So yeah, so that was a good one because I actually got to try it out before. Got to try it out before I paid for it, so that was even better. And it was on sale, so that's even better too. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So, like I said, that might be something that I'll play for a little while tonight before I go back to bed, but that'll probably get me in trouble with the wife. I do have an errand I was going to run tomorrow, but yeah, which I try to avoid, okay? I do. I'm not always successful. In fact, I'm very rarely successful, let's be honest. But she's mad at me now for I'm not even sure what, but it's just kind of normal. But we were watching Snap tonight. You guys know Snapped on the Oxygen channel, the show where wives kill their husbands but they get caught. And I think it's one of the first shows when she got here 17 years ago that she wanted to watch, and I was like, really? And we've been watching it for the last 17 seasons. So I think it's on like season 35, but which is amazing. Such a popular show, but Women's killing their husbands, equality at its best. So yeah, but I think that's why she wants to watch it, is because these are all the women that got caught. So that didn't work. So don't do that. But like the one tonight was, I mean, the woman was a nurse, killed her husband with an anesthesiology drug, and then lit the house on fire, thinking that it would burn his body up. But of course, somebody saw that the house was on fire like 5 minutes after she started it. The fire company came and put it out. They did an autopsy, found out that he was dead before the fire started. And so she got caught. Dead to rights. But yeah, but that's what my wife said. She said, "Well, even though I'm mad at you now, I wouldn't kill you because of something silly like that." I'm like, "You're mad at me?" Like, okay. Yeah, just kind of a normal thing around here, I guess. But it's funny. The architect, I guess, is finalizing the pictures for our house, and asked us to send some pictures of the two of us so that he can incorporate it, I guess, into the outside layout. And she sent the happiest pictures we have, and I'm like, really? You're mad at me, but you're gonna send those pictures? I'm like, okay. Yeah, exactly. There's mad, and then there's like crazy mad, right? Like kill you mad, right? But yeah. But yeah, I was like, okay. But say lovey. Did I call him back in? Yeah, I did. I am using a Hulk. And that's why I have to keep a close eye on it, because it'll fill up in no time. I got like 2.5 runs before it fills up. So yeah, if you have a Hulk, bring a Hulk. If you have a retriever, whatever you have, even if you have a venture, that'll work. All about working together. So, and actually, I may have a couple extra ones here. So if you just get here, I probably have something I can lend you. Ooh, excuse me. I shouldn't be that tired. I slept for a while. No, we are not. So, so that's where we're at. So, yeah, yeah. Depends on your definition of close, right? Yeah. I wouldn't say we're close to Jita. There's a couple gate camps between us and Jita, so. But I'd say, yeah, it's at least probably 15 to 20 jumps from Jita. But the gate camps are really the bigger problem, so. What I've done is I've actually got a jump clone here, so I just jump here, so makes it easier. So once you get here, you can always set up a jump clone here. But yeah, the my regular home in Venolin is close to Jita, so I'm only 7 jumps from Jita there. So, but yeah, this is pretty far from there. So this is where the corp is. This is where the corp headquarters is for our new corp, the Silver Wolves of Freedom. So, which for a spur of the moment thing sounds pretty cool. I was so PO'd that I finally got it down to where I was able to create the corp, and it wouldn't let me use silver wolves. So do 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 do. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let's compress this one before it gets out of hand. This is nice and relaxing. I didn't check where there are any ore anomalies around. Nope, nope, nope. 11 jumps. Yeah, that's too far. I think I already bought that, didn't I? Probably just haven't picked it up. Oops. Over there. No. Nope. Nope.
The asteroid is depleted.
Thought I did. Alright. Hey, Bond, have you heard from our friend? Which one? It's been a while. Which friend? We got lots of friends. Thinking Jackson? Yeah, he was on last night. Said his mom's doing a lot better. He wanted to thank everybody for the prayers. And she did have some kind of heart thing that happened. And they got that taken care of. So right now she's in the ICU. But they're hoping to have her back in the stroke ward shortly. But she's been recovering very well. Still, still has a ways to go. But she was doing very well. And so yeah, he actually contacted me over the weekend and said that he was going to stop in for a little bit on Monday, that he was still going to be there. But I guess his company is making him work. So they were understanding for like the first week, but not so much after that. And so they're making him work, but they worked it out with him so that he's only working, I guess, Thursdays and Friday. So he's staying down there. It's a 5-hour drive each way. And so he's staying with them Monday through, Wednesday night, driving back, work Thursday and Friday, and then goes back Saturday to be with them. So he said he has a sibling that's very close, like a half an hour away from the hospital. So they've been helping out a lot. But yeah, he said she's doing very well. So And so yeah, so he wanted to thank us for the prayers and have them keep coming because she's still got a ways to go. So, but he said she had some kind of a heart thing that came up, and they rushed her in and got that taken care of, and because of that, she was in the ICU. But they expected her to be back in the stroke ward very shortly.
The asteroid is depleted.
So yeah, so she's doing much better. Yeah, he had contacted me over the weekend and said that he was going to stop in Monday. He wouldn't be able to stay for long, but that he had a message for the viewers, and I was like, he's like, it's a good message, and I'm like, okay, good, great, thanks. I was like, holy cow. At least give me a heads up. So yeah, so but yes, she's I guess she's made really good progress. Really good progress. So that's great. Those strokes, they're hard to recover from. So yeah, so glad for that. Very glad for that. But yeah, he was in pretty good spirits, other than the driving 5 hours each way. I told him, I said, yeah, if your company's giving you any trouble, let me know. I'll call them. And he's like, well, they're not really giving me trouble. They did allow me to switch my schedule, but I still have to go to work. And unfortunately, he can't work remote. So for me, I would be able to work remote for something like that. But he can't. So he has to drive all the way back to work and then drive all the way back to be with his mom. But he did say with his siblings, they've been able to have somebody with her 24/7. So, or at least during all visiting hours. Yeah, I think especially when she's in the ICU, they're not letting them see her all the time. But I think when she was in the stroke ward, they were able to see her more than the ICU. So that's why they were pretty excited that she was going to be back there shortly. But yes, thanks for asking. But yeah, he had stopped in. Like I said, he contacted me. I want to say it was Saturday, late Saturday, and said he would stop in Monday to. He wasn't sure when he'd be back, but he would stop in Monday or Sunday, excuse me. He would stop in Sunday to give an update or give a message to the viewers. And I was like, oh crap. And he was like, no, it's a good message. I was like, okay, thanks. Uh-oh. Auto lancers. Don't shoot at those. I almost did. I almost targeted them. That would have been really good. We did see once before one of the guys in the fleet targeted them, and they did not attack the whole fleet. So I'm on it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, somebody targeted them once. It might have been you kicking, and yeah, they didn't target the whole fleet. I always thought that I would be the guy that would target them, and then they'd wipe out the whole fleet, and then I would be responsible. But yeah, they didn't target the whole fleet, luckily. So. Yeah, it was me when I just came back to the game. Yeah. Well, I mean, every time I see them pop in there, I'm like, oh, cruisers, awesome. Yeah, not so much. They're like invulnerable to everything. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is literally ridiculous. Yeah. Their shield 73%, 77%, 81, 85. I mean, yeah. And then the damage they do is EM and explode. No, not explosive. Fire. Thermal. Fire. Yeah. 43%. Like, really? That's a lot of damage. When I just came back to the game, mining lasers do 400% more damage. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. There is always that. Actually, checking out your mobile depot. Hey, what's this? Leave that alone. Nothing to see here. Oh, yeah. See, I've been meaning all these weekends to try and get some music hooked up on the stream, but I haven't got that done yet. Gotta get that done. And actually, today I was planning on working on my granddaughter's computer and didn't get that done because I discovered Icarus and went and practiced bowling. The bowling alley has cheaper practice on Mondays and Wednesdays, which ironically is on the opposite ends of my bowling night, so which always makes it difficult. So I either tire myself out before bowling or tire myself out after bowling, and maybe not remember it by the next bowling time. So so I usually try to go on Mondays, but so yeah, we'll see how that works. I bowled 5 games in an hour and a half. Or when I bowl in the league, I bowl 3 games in like 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, 3.5 hours, and so a lot less sitting around when I bowl when I practice. But man, by the third game, my arm was really bothering me. And then I had already paid for 5 games, so I bowled the fourth one, and that wasn't too bad. But then the fifth one, I was just exhausted, and so it was definitely the worst. But yeah, it was weird because I bowled way above my average for the first 4 games. But like I said, it's real easy to remember what I need to do when I do it back to back to back to back rather than sitting down and waiting for 20 minutes between each throw. It's probably not 20 minutes between throws, but probably 5 to 10. Yeah. But yeah. Alright. So yeah, that's always fun. So it looks like Bigglesworth is there. He might be lurking. Weapons Factory looks like he's there. But that might be from last night as well. There's Weapons Factory. And there's Patrick. I've told a story before, Weapons Factory. My son's name is Patrick. His mother, that's a whole nother story. But his mother would not let me name him. My last name is Bond, like James Bond. And his mother would not let me name him
Is depleted.
James Terrence Bond. So he could be JT Bond or James Bond, which, as far as I'm concerned, is the perfect name. She said he would be teased. But he called me, and he was probably about, I don't know, 7 or 8, and asked me why, because his mom told him that I was responsible for his name. So he asked me why he was named after a stupid starfish. And I said, what? And he said, yeah, the starfish on SpongeBob SquarePants is named Patrick. And I'm like, there was no SpongeBob SquarePants when you were born.
Asteroid is depleted.
I said, you're named after Patrick Stewart, who is the greatest starship captain to ever live, hands down. And the actor that played him, Jean-Luc Picard. So that seemed to make him feel better. And I told him, you're only named after him because your mom wouldn't let me name you after James Bond. I was named after my father. That's where the Bond RJR comes from. Bond, R for Ronald, JR for Junior. It's a acronym I have used for myself for probably 40 of my 50 plus years. Only ever once had a conflict. And that was in some fantasy football site. But yeah, so that's where the Bond RJR comes from. But yeah, my father didn't have a sense of humor. He named me after him. So I thought I'd get the James Bond with my son. She got to name my daughter, who's the older one. And then when it came time for me to name our son, she went back on the deal. So but yeah, Weapons Factory, thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate it. And you can also join us if you want to. We're mining, we're doing high-sec mining. We are in a Matins. So the new corp is called Silver Wolves of Freedom. Oop. You got to spell freedom right. But yeah, you're also welcome to join that as well. 0 tax rate. We don't tax nothing. We don't tax nothing. You worked for it. You deserve to keep it all. And any corporation that taxes is crazy. And they're stealing from you. Yeah, my old one, the one that I had joined after my 21-year-old one was a zero tax corporation. But the one I joined after that was a 2% tax, and then they boosted it to 8% tax. So it went from robbery to highway robbery. So, but yeah, feel free to join the corp. The corp is actually headquartered in the Matins. That's why we use this as our high sec viewer mining event spot. Oh, there it goes. A little delayed. But yeah, Matins is in Galente space, so I have that covered up here. Sorry, but yeah, it's in Galente space. Not too far from Dodixie, I think, is the closest hub. Yeah, Dodixie's 8 jumps, yeah. So that's the closest hub, trade hub. I have a jump clone here, so I jump here on Mondays, hang out till Wednesday or Thursday, and then jump back to Venolin when I need to. Get some stuff done. I'm still working on Blossom's minerals. I really got to get those taken care of. I think I've got most of them together. I got to check out the modules on the ship she gave us. Get those taken care of. 12 to heck. There you go. What the heck? Heck is one of those Empire Belt systems. So I've been there a couple times for the Empire Belts. What's up, dkslopoke? dkslopoke. Maybe that's what it is. dkslopoke. How you doing tonight? Thanks for being here. Yep. This is eveonline. It's been around about 21 years. So it went live Memorial Day weekend 2003. Yep. And my main character here, the one I'm playing with, was born about 4 months later. So he's been around for 21 years. So, in fact, his birthday was just a couple weeks ago. I didn't even realize that. We should have had a birthday party. Actually, his birthday was probably the same time as Blossom's. We probably did have a birthday party. We just had it for her. So, yeah, it's been around for quite a while. I have not played the whole 21 years. I need to state that emphatically. I think I've only played probably somewhere in the 10 to 12 range. But as the game manufacturers that created the game have done things to irritate me and cause me to leave on a few different times, and I usually took a couple years away every time I left. So, but I've been back this time for, I don't know, I think we're in the 8th month now that I'm back. So this is the first time I've streamed it. So, and that's helped a lot with my enjoyment of it. So we're mining right now, what we call high sec mining. It's in the higher security systems, which is very safe. But we're doing it as a group, all my viewers are mining with me. So yeah, it's got a little bit of a learning curve. But they've come a long way. They've actually created these this air career program, which really helps a lot. This one's actually done really well. This wasn't here when I joined. You had to learn everything yourself. This one really helps you kind of figure out what you want to do, what you enjoy, that kind of stuff. So gives you a good view into all the different types of things you can do in the game. So dkslopoke, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's one of the better space games out there. The graphics are more realistic. This system is not really it's still a pretty good one. But yeah, the graphics are really good. In fact, that's what attracted me to it 21 years ago, was the graphics were good. And they've stayed on pace since. It was before its time, graphic wise. So I was over there moving around the other screen. So I'm multi-boxing here. So sorry, I was on the other one moving it around, thinking you guys were watching it. But yeah, here's what the system looks like. So yeah, it's a pretty good graphics. That's what attracted me to it 21 years ago. And one of the reasons I keep coming back. So a lot of the other space games are more cartoonish. You got No Man's Sky, which is kind of cartoonish. And thinking, oh, what's the other one? Now I can't think of the name. Fudge. Elite Dangerous. That one's pretty good. It's got a pretty good graphics system. Empyrean's not too bad. Imperium Galactic Survival. I like that one as well. Star Trek game. Nope, this one is not. This one is not. This one not affiliated with Star Trek at all. So yeah. The Star Trek Online, it's kind of cartoonish. There was a Stellaris, and I think not Stellaris. One of the games like Stellaris that was a turn-based game that they tried to make into a Star Trek game, and that one was really bad.
The asteroid is depleted.
But yeah. No, Armada wasn't bad. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. That one was just building ships and carrying on. But no,
The asteroid is depleted.
I have it on my wish list. And I don't know why I have it on my wish list, because it's so bad I would never buy it. But I think I have it on my wish list just in case they actually improve it. Though I think they've given up on it. But let me check here. Door. Wish list. Maybe I actually took it off my wish list because I knew I wasn't going to buy it. I bet you I did. Yeah, it looks like I did. No, dear. Star Trek Infinite. Yeah, it's really bad. Yep. Yeah, that one. It got a really bad rap. So I guess that's a good question for you. Have you enjoyed it, or was it really bad? Because I was taking it at the word of all the reviews, and maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because it really sounded cool, and I was really super excited about it. It's built on the. I played it about 90 hours. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's built on the same the same engine as one of the other kind of turn-based ones, Paradox Interactive. So is that Stellaris? I tried it. It was kind of okay, but glitched in one of the missions. Couldn't progress. Yeah, they gave up on it though, and that's why I quit. Yep. Yeah, that's what I heard. Is that it was they were no longer fixing anything, which is kind of should be illegal. You develop a game, you should be responsible for taking care of it until everybody stops playing it. But never works that way. Yeah, Star Trek Online wasn't too bad. Like I said, that one was kind of cartoonish, but we were talking about Star Trek Infinite. I'm never a big one for the MMOs, to be perfectly honest. EveOnline is one of the few MMOs I play. For the same reasons that I have, the same problems I have in EveOnline, where the they cater to the one percenters, the gankers, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, so 1066. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. It is my number one game in Steam. Library. So sort by hours played. So 1,472.7 hours. I've got 1,450.2 hours in RimWorld and 1,251 hours in EVE Online. And then after that, my highest one is only 259 hours. No Man's Sky. So yeah, so those are my three biggest. But I expect the evil past the 7 days and the other one since I stream with it. So but yeah, 7 days. Like I said, my brother and I used to play it all the time. We played every Sunday, and then we would play during the week anytime we got a chance. But like I said, he got tired of me killing him all the time, which I did. It was kind of brutal. He makes so much noise. He was always easy to find. Rides his bike around or ride his motorcycle around. Like, come on, anybody can find you that way. Yeah, I know. 1987 hours in Factorio. Wow, that's pretty good. And 1059 in Battletech. See, I've never played Battletech. I played Factorio for like, I don't know, 2 hours, and I did not like it. Did not like it. So 1,200 hours in 7 days. That's a good one, drachenhort. That's a respectable time frame. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played 7 days in quite a while, so I played it right after they went to full version because when we played it, it was all alpha, and it was alpha forever. And I played it when I went to full version, and but not really that long. So I actually played Eve a lot. I wanted your honest opinion of the game. It's cool to watch an OG play. I'm not sure I'd say I'm an OG, but thank you for that. But yeah, I got a lot of experience with it, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it, and like I said, I've always kept coming back to it mostly because of the graphics. Graphics are more realistic than some of the other games, and CCP does a good job with it. They do some knee jerk reactions from time to time, and that's usually where I got pissed off and left. But the other times that I left was just because it was actually becoming a grind. My corp had a wormhole system, and we had a POS in there, player owned station, and just mining ice to make fuel was a constant thing that took forever. And so it was like a job. And so it got kind of tiring. But so Everspace. Yeah, see, Everspace, I think I played that one for a while. And that one wasn't too bad if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're called player owned structures now, not stations. And I think they redid the fuel, so it's not quite as bad. But yeah, it used to be we were mining ice every single day to try and get enough fuel to keep the station running, which was crazy. So yeah, it just got to be a job. Like yeah, I play games to get away from work, not to feel more like work. So, but yeah, they do still have some ice in wormholes. But yeah, no, in our case, we would either have to mine it in the wormhole or find it somewhere else in order to keep enough fuel for the station that we had in the wormhole. So now they take cores and services use fuel. Yep, yep, yep. And that's what I've been told. I haven't done anything with the new structures. So, in fact, my old corp had a couple station pieces left over, and I tried to sell them. Nobody would buy them. I was like, why? And then that's when I realized, oh, they changed it all over to something different. So I actually reprocessed them, got a bunch of pieces that I could use in something else. Worked out pretty good. Just wish I had not had it on the market for 2 months before I figured that out. But hindsight's always 2020. So oh my goodness. Alright, looks like the Scordite's gone. Yeah, all the Scordite's gone. Looks like the Veldspar's almost gone. So yeah, we're tearing it up. We're almost done with this one. So I have to figure out where we're going next. I didn't scout out any other belts, so. But yeah, it's got, like I said, it's got something for everybody. That's one of the nice things I think about eveonline. Same thing with Elite Dangerous. It's got enough items that if you get bored with one, you can go do something else until your boredom wears off. So, and that's kind of nice. I'm kind of a dilettante. I play a game and kind of play it nonstop and get bored with it and then move on to something else pretty quickly. But eveonline's one of those that really hasn't had that problem because there's so many different things you can do. So RMT. I don't know what that means. Something trading. Real money transaction. Ah, there you go. Yes, it has become that way. Yes, it definitely has become that way, which is a problem. It used to be, like I said, back in my day. Now I sound like my grandfather. Back in my day when I started, it wasn't like that at all. And they've actually just added the whole Plex stuff, and that's really, I think, when they ruined that. So now, for the right amount of real world money, you can you can be up there and flying whatever you want in 2 days time. And so yeah, so I'm great a friend. So yeah, but yeah, that's it. So, and yeah, that really kind of ruined it, I guess, in some ways. So it used to be when I probably about 10 years ago was one of the times I came back, and any system I would fly into, people would automatically start challenging me because my character was one of the oldest. As you saw, I'm 4 months, younger than Eve and itself, and so they would see me come in the system, they'd check out my information, and they'd automatically start challenging me to duels or whatever, and it was really kind of a kind of a problem because I'm not a PvPer at all. So it was like, yeah, and so then, yeah, if they beat me, they were kind of like, well, that was lame. And I'm like, yeah, of course it was lame. I didn't say I was good. I just said I was old. So, But, uh, but yeah, that was kind of the problem. So, sorry, ads are on.
The asteroid is depleted.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh my goodness. All his are gone. Well, that doesn't make no darn sense. Let's start from this end.
The asteroid is depleted.
All right, ads are over. Sorry about that. Sometimes I talk during the ads, so sorry about that. But yeah, this belt's almost done, guys. Where are we going next? I could send Craig in to scout out one. It's way less. Like half. 2/3. Huh. I think he's on his last skill now that I think about it. So yeah, I need to check him out and find some more skills anyway. So, fudge. Yeah, that's what we're working on. So that ain't it. That ain't it either. What that does? What does it give you? Show command ships, covert ops, battle cruiser. 3 days. Good golly. I want that one. Structure management.
The asteroid is depleted.
All right. What you looking at? So I was actually looking over at my skills on my other character. So I'm multi-boxing here. So I was over here looking at this guy's skills because his skill queue's only got 2 skills in it. So, but one of them's 33 days. So I don't think I have to really worry about it that much. But I need to figure out which skills I want to use for him. So this one's my main here. This one that we're looking at again.
The asteroid is depleted.
And then I have another account so I can multi-box, and then I have other alts on this account with my main. But he has the best skills of all of them, so there you go. Appreciate it. You're also welcome to join the corp. It's a corp we formed for my viewers, a zero tax rate corp. So I got fed up with people taking our hard-earned money and set up a corp with 0 taxes. So there you go. I understand completely. But yeah, everyone's welcome. So, and everyone's welcome to mine with us as well. So that's what we're doing tonight. Monday nights are a mining event. So high sec mining event. So no, actually, Falstaff Finder here is my main. Can you see that one? No, you can't. This one. So all those times I was telling you guys, hey, I was floating over his birthday, and you guys can't see it anyway because of the stuff I got blocking it. So that really sucks. So there you go. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, he's been around for 21 years, but like I said, I wasn't actively playing all of those, so. Back in the original days, there was an Omega and Alpha, so that was different. And then once they went to Omega Alpha, that also caused them to you get points faster as an Omega than you do as an Alpha. So, but nowadays, with enough money, you could catch right up, buy a couple skill point injectors, and you'd be right there. So, yeah, clone levels too. Yep, I do remember the clone levels. So yeah, you could actually have a lower level clone, and if you died, you would lose points. That was bad. That was always bad. If you forgot to upgrade your clone, once you got to a certain level of points, it would cause you to lose points. That was bad. Yeah, it's come a long way.
The asteroid is depleted.
It's come a long way. Come a long way. Alright, so whoever finishes theirs first, that's who we're going to go with. Yeah, I forgot all about clone levels kicking. That was a definite bad deal. Definite bad deal.
The asteroid is depleted.
I really need to get some different music on the stream because I'm starting to jam out to the eveonline background music, which is really not that good.
The asteroid is depleted.
That's the end of that. All right, I'm gonna go check out the next belt. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Let's go down. I'm gonna go to 3.
Warp drive active.
Ah, yeah, it is a bit spacey. Yes, it is a bit spacey. That's a good analogy, good description. It is a bit spacey. I gotta, unfortunately, since I also port all my streams to YouTube, I always have to be careful of the copyright stuff, and so that's what always gets me. So 3 is not huge, but it's got some stuff in it, so we can go ahead and target this one. Okay. Oh, wrong one. So I switched to as long as your voiceover, I don't see any copyright issue other than it being saved to YouTube. Yeah. Well, actually, if you actually play other music, they will mark it as copyright and they will ban you. And so, yeah, it's weird. I actually use in the beginning of my stream and for my intermission and that stuff, I use some music that is available to streamers, and they've marked that as copyright several times, even though I've shown them the general use license. But yeah, it's kind of one of those. So, but yeah, so there's a way when you're streaming to put it actually on a different track, and then when you port it out to the video on demand, you just don't port out that track. And so that's what I've been working on getting set up. And so once I get that set up, then I'll be in good shape and I can play other music. So that's kind of the plan. Kind of the plan. Yep, yep, yep. All right, that's it. So I'm gonna actually, what I'll do is I'll wait here for you guys to scroll down your orcas. Yeah. So I'll keep Craig in here to watch your back just in case anything shows up. I don't think it will, but you never know. But 8-3 is not huge, but we only got another hour or so. So I didn't strategically put myself in the middle of these guys, which I should have. Oop, can't compress yet. Yeah, I need one of the workers to get here to be able to compress. The orcas have to scroll down their cores before they can move again. That always takes some time, so. That always takes a little bit of time. Here they come. Alright, so Kragan's gonna come and join you guys. And I should have mentioned the Autocynthians are here, so don't shoot them. That's weird. There we go. But yeah, it'd be good to get some real music on here. So, Anarchos has one where he does a jukebox and you can actually request songs. I want to do that one. Be able to get on there so you guys can request whatever song you want. So. Autocynthians are leaving. One of you guys must not have used your deodorant today because it scared them right off. They were hanging out while I was here. I think the trick is to put the music on another track than the main one. Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. And then in my video on demand, you make sure that track is not written to the video on demand. And so, yeah, I got it all figured out. I just haven't had the chance to implement it. Bigglesworth had done it, and he had given me a video that showed how it was done. And so yeah, I was studying it, and it seems pretty easy to do, but I just got to do it. I never seem to find time to work on the stream. That's the problem. Because I always discover some new game I want to play. Or have my granddaughter's computer that I'm supposed to be working on, or my honeydew list, or, or work. Which, yeah, since I'm off this week, since I had pretty much a week off, I was hoping to get something done. So yeah, maybe I'll look into doing that tomorrow because it really doesn't look that hard. I just got to have a solid hour to be able to dedicate to not getting interrupted and getting it set up so I don't screw up all my stuff. I also got to set up my stuff for that fundraiser. So I got to get that set up. I got to set up all new layouts and scenes and everything for that. So they have requirements of what has to be used if you're going to fundraise for them. And it was weird. There's actually a DLC. There's several DLCs for RimWorld. And they've never used DLCs before. But this time they're saying that it requires a DLC. And so it's funny because they had me fill out a form. I guess they're gonna buy the DLC for me. So I was like, well, that's pretty cool, or at least get me a license for it. And so I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. So yeah, so I may get the DLC out of it. So that might be worth just doing it in the first place. So But yeah, that's going to be December 1st, December 2nd, December. Why I can't see my calendar here. Yeah, only can see your calendar on the main screen, which is really, really ludicrous. So it's Sunday, December 1st. I've got the 3 a.m. slot. My time. So yeah. And at 37 streamers that are doing the charity event, I think I'm like streamer number 34. But I'm just glad to be part of it. So that was what actually got me started streaming was that charity event. So yeah, so I'm just glad to be part of it. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Anyway. But yeah, I'll be advertising that when it gets a little bit closer. Actually, it's only a couple weeks away. So yeah, like 3 weeks away. So yeah. But yeah, I got to get all those panels set up. Get all those panels set up and for that event. And like I said, I filled out the form for the DLC. There's another form I filled out too. Now that I think about it, what was that one? Ideology and contact info. Oh, they would actually. I know what it was. They said they would send me stickers. So one of the things they do is you have to have stuff that you do to entice people to donate. And so the Doctors Without Borders said they would send us stickers. And I guess you put on your face. So every time somebody donates, you put a sticker on, you know. And they said they would actually send us Doctors Without Borders stickers, which I thought was pretty cool. So, but I had to give them my address. And they said if you're outside the United States, they couldn't guarantee that it would get here in time. I'm like, yeah, I'm inside the United States. So we'll see if that works. My mail system here in Kansas City is horrible. United States Postal Service, worst service in this area. Try never to send anything through it, but we'll see if it gets here. My mailman is so lazy. He only delivers the mail once a week, usually on Thursday. I've reported him multiple times. I have that informed delivery where it tells me every day what's supposed to come that day. Reported multiple times that I don't get stuff. Called the post office about it. Gotten things that my stuff delivered to other addresses and stuff coming here that don't belong here. They're blatantly not the right address. And nothing's ever done about it. So I pretty much gave up and just try to make sure I don't send anything to the United States Postal Service. But unfortunately, sometimes people send to me through United States Postal Service. Can't be helped. So, but yeah, it's been interesting. A slow night. We didn't get any raids tonight. Kind of weird. I'm usually good for at least one. Chaos and Anarchos are actually streaming. So is Ghosty. So yeah.
The asteroid asteroid is depleted.
And that one's kind of weird. Where the heck is he? There it was. I already went all the way around. My goodness, all his are gone. Alright, he was doing scordite. So we'll see if we actually finish too. But I actually raided a Narcos last night, so we'll have to see. Maybe we'll do Chaos tonight. Give him some love. They're all waiting for the expansion to go live. It seems to be, yeah. And that's what several of them have in their stream titles, you know, countdown to the expansion. Which is it? I think it's a downtime tonight, isn't it? Or is it downtime tomorrow? Maybe it's downtime tomorrow. But yeah. Oh, sorry, ads are on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Yeah, I've got another 22 minutes, and then it'll be tomorrow. Ears itching. Headphones are making my ears sweat. What's up, Bigglesworth? I thought you were. I saw you in the chat. And I thought, where is he? I thought maybe you were just, you know, had me set to auto log in, you know. Always here, but never really here. But appreciate you being here, bud. How's that lovely family of yours doing? Had a fleet with the gang earlier, though. That's awesome. I must have missed that. Then ate some dinner. There you go. That's a way to do it. Get it in early. All that PvP and blowing everybody up, that probably makes you hungry. So, only one rat, really? That's strange. It's almost like not worth it.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I know every time I look at Serpent Power, he always seems kind of hungry. Chaos. And Chaos always looks like he just ate. Sorry. I didn't mean it in a mean way. Sounded mean. I didn't mean it that way. He just always kind of looks satisfied. Plus, he streams for so long. He's always on some kind of marathon, so... But yeah, so excellent, excellent. Thanks for being here again, Bigglesworth. Always appreciate you being here. Yeah, I've got him followed, but never watch him. Really, I watch him from time to. I usually when I rate him. So he's one of the few that's usually on, as he's in Australia. So he's one of the few that's usually on when I quit at 12:30, 1 a.m. my time, and it's usually fairly early in his stream. And so, but he's a lot of fun to watch. He's funny. He's really funny. Definite entertainer. So, and then a Narcos, he's another one too. He's really fun to watch, and he's a big giveaway guy. He gives away everything, shirt off his back. So, yeah, yeah. Like I said, the only time I ever watch him or even a Narcos is when I rate him, and I usually watch him as I'm editing my stream to get it uploaded to YouTube. So. But yeah, Chaos is kind of crazy. Crazy Australian. And a Narcos, yeah. A Narcos is just a giveaway guy. I love his trivia.
The asteroid is depleted.
He's got a pretty awesome trivia setup. So, but I appreciate you watching me more than Chaos. I do. We were talking about the wife being mad at me earlier. She's mad at me for some reason. I have no idea why. And at this point, it doesn't seem to matter finding out. Our anniversary, actually. They're always mad. I know. Well, we celebrate like, I don't know, 6 or 7 anniversaries. You know, the anniversary of when we met online, anniversary of the first time I went to the Philippines, you know, anniversary of the first time she tied my shoes, and then our actual wedding anniversary. And so I think tomorrow is the anniversary of when we met online. And she was bugging me earlier in the week if I remembered it. I have them all on my calendar so I don't forget. But I had actually bought her roses last weekend. Or last week, I think. And they're actually still alive, which was kind of nice. They were good roses. But that was for our anniversary. And so, of course, they're starting to die now, and our anniversary is tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, too many anniversaries. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. She likes to celebrate everything. Yeah. But yeah, I was telling him the architect is supposedly almost done with the design of our house, and he's asking for some pictures to put on, I guess, the picture that'll go, on the front when they're actually building it, on the sign, I guess. and she said she was all mad at me, and then she sent him like these really good pictures of us when we were, like super happy pictures. And I'm like, really? That's the pictures you're gonna send? She's like, yep. I'm like, okay. Seems like we're fine. Because if I'm mad at you, that's not the picture I'm gonna send. Definitely gonna send one that makes you look not in the best light. So, yeah, get her some sea candies if you can. Yeah. Yeah, she's not a big sweet fan. That's why we tease. She likes stuff. She likes all the sour stuff. So as we tease, we're sweet and sour. So because I am, if it doesn't have sugar in it, I don't want it. So, but she's not. The only thing she really eats that's sweet is cheesecake. And unfortunately, she doesn't eat very much of it. So she likes to buy those big Costco ones where they're like, hubcap sized, and then eat one piece. So leche flan. She does like leche flan. Yeah, she does like leche flan. Oh yeah. But yeah, drachenhort cheesecake. Somebody say cheesecake? Yeah, Costco makes these huge ones. And luckily, they're freezable. So when she takes her one piece out, I throw the rest in the freezer, which is nice because otherwise it'll just waste. But cheesecake's a little heavy for me. But yeah, leche flan's a good one. Actually, we got some sticky rice the other day. Friends of mine, I have some Filipino. I have some Americans who are married to Filipinas that I work with, and they found a new person to make some sticky rice for them, and so they brought us some. Funny, so they made me promise to bring it home so my wife could have some. So I brought it all home. I went to bowling. Come home from bowling, she ate it all. I didn't get a single one. And I'm like, I could have ate those all at work and you wouldn't even known about it. I did the right thing. She's like, oh, I didn't think you liked them. Sticky rice is one of my favorites. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I like it. Not fooling anybody. So I'm wondering if she was mad at me all the way back then. When she gets mad at me, she's like mad at me for a long time. Where I think I've been mad at her twice in the 18 years we've been together. And both times it was like 15 minutes. I was over it. So, but she kind of cracks me up because every once in a while, after she's been mad at me for a really long time, I'll ask her, why are you mad at me? And she can't remember. I say, you can't remember why you're mad at me. You can't be mad at me. Okay? She's like, you want to bet? So, yeah. She's a good woman. And believe me, I probably do things enough to make her mad at me. So she probably has every right to be mad at me all the time. Women can't live with him, can't kill him. Yep, yep, yep. Can't bury him in the backyard. Yep, yep. Somebody will find him. Somebody will find him sooner or later. Yep, yep. I was telling these guys earlier we were actually watching Snapped, which is that show on Oxygen where the wives kill their husbands. And we've been watching it. That was the first show she said she wanted to watch when she got here to America. And I'm like, really? Yeah. Like, okay. And so I think she's been taking notes like, okay, that didn't work. Cross that off. Okay, that didn't work. Cross that off. I need to find one that, find one that nobody's ever tried. So I told her there's probably several things in the Philippines that don't get checked for in an autopsy. So should be fine once we move there. Just make it painless. Throw me in the fire. Scatter my ashes wherever. I don't care. She can just poison your hollow hollow. Yeah. I eat a lot of hollow hollow. Actually, probably the one that she would probably get is the Pakwan shakes, the watermelon shakes. Man, I eat a ton of watermelon shakes. So that would be an easy one. So yeah, just call it watermelon poisoning. But yeah, hollow hollow's good too, especially as hot as it is over there. Hollow hollow's always a good deal. So
The asteroid is depleted.
always a good deal. Honestly, though, she cooks all my food, so she can figure out a way. She really hasn't tried that hard, so I guess she's not that mad at me. So seems like you're doing something right. Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. So with me working, all the life insurance is through my work. So if she's really going to cash in on that, she's going to have to do it before I quit. I think she's already decided that the first week of April is our deadline, our retirement date. And so yeah, so it's probably that week I probably need to be concerned. Something might happen. So I got a lot of life insurance through my work. But once I retire, that all goes away. And then she'll really be stuck with me. Actually, though, probably not, because it'll all be my 401k. And if I'm gone then, it just rolls over to her as my wife, so she'll probably be fine. So. I think she's keeping me around to get the dogs moved over to the Philippines because I seem to be the only one that can figure that out. My goodness gracious, what a nightmare. I told her, I said, for the cost it's going to cost us to move these dogs to the Philippines, we could buy 10 new dogs. She's like, doesn't matter. I said, how attached to them are you? You know? She's like, very. All right. I'm pretty attached too, but I'm not sure I'm that attached. Like, I could find them a good home here. It's super, super expensive to fly them over there. I think the customs charge is killing us. Several $1,000s custom charge to bring them into the country, into the Philippines. Just crazy. But they are part of the family, so. But yeah, she was talking about Starlink today, so I may order the Starlink early. Because I guess it's taken. One of the vloggers that she watches in the Philippines. I guess it took them 5 months to get their Starlink. I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. So I think I'll order it here and take it with us. Another check bag. Yeah. It's getting closer. Getting closer. I'll be glad when the architect's done. We actually have it all finalized and my wife quits making changes. That's costing me an arm and a leg. I want her to be happy with it, but my goodness gracious. Make up your mind already. What are you gonna do? Every time she sees a new YouTube video, she's like, that's what I want. No, no, no. Told her, quit watching videos. Quit watching house videos. We already decided on most of this stuff. Quit watching house videos. Like hitting a moving target. Right. We might clear this whole one too. This one didn't have that much in it. Nope. There we go. Yeah, we might clear this one. Ah. Yep. Yeah, it'll be nice to not have to work. Especially since my company keeps trying to drive me crazy. It's like it's a wonder we've been around for 100 years, because some of the decisions they make, I really wonder. Like, really? That's what you want to do? But I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving. I don't care. My days are numbered, so have at it. Have at it. Have at it. I think all the guys I'm mining with have fallen asleep. Really? That was weird. Seems like they all fell asleep. I didn't make it. Yeah, that was silly. Didn't get my steps today. The worst part is I think I was like 500 steps short when I started streaming and didn't think about it, or I could have got them quick. Could have hooked my Hooked my tracker up to one of the dogs. Got him quick. Didn't think about it. You let your dogs do the steps for you if I can get away with it.
The asteroid is depleted.
It usually doesn't track them the same way, so they don't get as many. But for only 500, I can. My fat one.
Is depleted.
My fat one loves to run around, so I could sit there and throw the toy for him for half an hour and probably get 500 steps. Yeah, I think it's unconstitutional that they do this tracking stuff to give me a discount on my health insurance. Especially as it is. Oh, that's the other thing. My company changed health insurance. So I have to sign up and go through all the rigmarole, finding a new doctor and all that stuff, when we're only going to be here 4 months. I know they switched because it was cheaper for them, but it's just. So I'm actually contemplating not doing the insurance at all and just pocketing the money. So, yeah, my company did save. I'm sure I'm not going to save, but my company saved. That's the way it always works. Jerry can't actually heard me with the sleeping. I'm not asleep. Probably work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my guess. Is it probably is. I actually have my last dentist appointment, I think, in February. And what do you want to bet? My dentist isn't on there anymore. And so, yeah, so. And of course, I'm off all this week. And this is the week we're supposed to sign up for it. So I'm probably going to have to log in and do that tomorrow. So. But I'm like, never a dull moment. But yeah. It's funny. My wife's company, awesome company. They give her 175% towards her 401k. They give quarterly profit sharing. They give yearly stock options. I mean, but then when it comes to the health insurance, they cover the employee only. No spouse, no children, no nothing. Employee only. And I'm like, wow, well, that kind of sucks. You're like, where'd they come up with that? I'm sure it was because it was going to cost them too much. Covering the employee, well, we kind of got to cover the employee because, they work for us. We don't want them to die. But so, yeah, my wife is on my insurance, which is funny because since her company does cover her or would cover her, since they would cover her, I have to pay an extra charge to my company because she could get insurance through her company, but she chooses to get it through mine. I say, well, she chooses to get it through mine because that way we can go to the same doctors, we can go to the same places, we go to the same hospitals, we can, When I say, wait a minute, there's an emergency, so which hospital are you allowed to go to? Yeah, but it's ridiculous. So, yeah. That's what I said. I said, so your company does all those awesome things for you, but then when it comes to insurance, they're like, screw you. Or not screw you, screw your spouse, screw your kids. I'm like, wow. That's interesting. Yeah. What are you going to do? It's another thing I'll be glad to be done with. By the way, hi, OMG. Sorry I didn't say hello to you when you came in. Sorry for the coughing. I don't know what's going on. Normally, when it starts getting cold, my allergies clear up, but hasn't really. We haven't gotten a hard freeze yet. It's only gotten down to the 40s. I'm gonna get down to the 40s again tonight. I think all this week. 60s during the day, 40s at night. Just, just freeze already. Get it over with. No ads. I don't know if we're gonna get through this one. A lot of Veldspar, but it's small Veldspar. The Scordite are small too. We might. Yep, talking during the ads. Not bad. Not bad. I still got to do a quick level 2 mission with Rage in order to get Kragan and Rage their air dailies. So that shouldn't take long.
The asteroid is depleted.
Fingers itch. Just a reminder, I will not be streaming tomorrow, so my new schedule, which has been going on a couple weeks now, is Sunday, Monday nights, Wednesday, Thursday nights. Are you guys going to start moon mining? R4 should be pretty decent now with the pyrite spike. Yeah, that's something we've talked about. So And that would be a good one to do.
The asteroid is depleted.
And I've heard that's also very profitable. So, moon minerals. So, but yeah, that's one we have to look into, OMG. I think we probably will. We did find a high-sec system that actually had a moon mining operation in it. What was the name of that? I got it here somewhere. And Zalacio. This one. There's a moon mining operation in there. It's an O5 system, but yeah, there's a moon mining operation in there. Right near that station that I have listed there, so. Selling the moons of others is even better. There you go. Stealing the moons of others is even better, yep. If only. If only. We haven't seen Blossom tonight. I figured for sure she'd be by. Actually bought that fishing game she was talking about. My goodness, the Scordite's almost gone. Excellent. Yeah, it's pretty low tech. Pretty low tech game. But yeah, stealing the moons of others, that's always interesting.
The asteroid is depleted.
We're chatting in the in-game channel to see how much longer we're going to be mining. He said it's up to the whoever's compressing, but I'm pretty sure he fell asleep. We haven't heard from him in quite a while. There you are. Sort of awake. Yeah, I understand. Actually, that's one I haven't. I think last night I was falling asleep more than tonight. Of course, I slept. I actually slept a long time this morning. It was very nice being off this morning. Turned off my alarm. In fact, the dog started to bother me, and I said, no, go back to sleep. And they laid right back down and went back to sleep. That was kind of nice. But I think I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in and hopefully they'll accommodate that. So, yeah, so Drachenhort, it's up to you when we want to quit. Since you're compressing. Let me know how much fuel you used. Because I got it over there. We can pay you back. That's why we keep it here, so we have it. So, but yeah, I understand that. Tough staying awake, especially mining. It's a pretty hands-off job. So, nah, I don't want to do that. At least let me give you back the fuel. So, yeah, at least let me give you back the fuel. That way, at least I cover that part of it. Pretty awesome. We do this already, so yeah. So at least let me give you that back. $7K. All right. Oop. Jedzia left the fleet. I wonder if they logged her off. All right, yeah. So Jerry Can's taking off. He's gonna call it a night. It's pretty late for him. So yeah, Drachenhort, just say when. No worries. We're good either way. So. Guess it's a good time to call it then. That works. And I'll sit here and guard you back until we get over there, and I'll trade you that stuff once we get in there. A bunch of skill points. Got a bunch of skill points. What the heck was I thinking? Ooh, speaking of that, I need to probably check the NES store and see if we have new skill points today. Nope, not yet. Probably tomorrow. Oh, today's Monday. Yeah, it comes out on Tuesday. Oh, my goodness. There are rats here. They must have heard we were heading out. There we go.
The asteroid is depleted.
Perfect. All right. Head back to the station, drachenhort, and just wait there, and I'll get that fuel for you. I'll guard your back. I'm trying to salvage these two anyway, so that'll work out. Oh, actually, I didn't think about that. Falstaff can go back.
Warp drive active.
Reagan's the one salvaging, so.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
There you go. All right, Kick, can pull yours out. On the way. Excellent. And I'll get out of here. I'm still salvaging these rats, so. All right, Falstaff is in here. All right, let's go. Corporation hangar, fuel. Let's take 8,000. There you go. Where the heck to go? There it is. Thanks again, Drachenhort. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks again to you guys for the mining. That's always fun. Kind if I'm awake. Always good. Always good. I'm actually going to switch over here to Rage in just a second and do a quick level 2 mission with him to get my air for him. And then I'm going to call it a night myself. So yeah, let's log Rage out or log Falstaff out. Actually, no. Let's do his planetary industry. Fudge. Oh, they're still going. Nope, I have them set for 3 days. That's why. Yeah, they're not going to keep going. Yeah, they're going to keep going. All right. Nope. So he's good. Yeah, he's good. I don't care about those other ones. All right. Yes. I'm going to bring Rage on. Bring Rage on. And he's in the mirror. Make sure it's repaired. Alright. Conversation. That's Galente. I don't want Galente. Decline. Request. Doesn't say. Curls. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, so let's do this. We need to get Kragan out of this fleet. Leave fleet. Alright. And then we will send him a fleet invite. Yes. Minimize. Accept. Close. Undock. And Kroll's the one I did the other night, so. Close you. Close you. Warp to location.
Warp drive active.
What do we got in there? Iron. Okay. So if I leave the iron, then they'll actually be closer. 35, 45. He'll be within the 20 range, which means I won't be able to hit him. So, kick in, have a great one. Thanks again for the mining. Always fun to mine. I appreciate it. Thanks again. I'm hoping my practice today didn't tire me out too much and actually did some good, so we'll see. Knowing my luck, it probably tired me out, so. Alright, so this is Kulin. Come on. Alright, well, we can go ahead and launch these guys. Alright. Yep, they're all too close. Oh my goodness. Spawned all kinds of stuff. I think once we kill Kroll, then I think it actually goes away. Oh no, I think this is the one where we gotta blow up the Pleasure Palace. Yeah. I don't want that. Alright. Why aren't you guys concentrating your effort? Unlock. Alright. Okay, that's the end of that. Add large collidable. We need pleasure. Here it is. Move. That's the end of that. That's the end of curl. Oh, I didn't want to loot all these. What are you doing? Just go do this. I just got all caught up on that. Oh, there we go. Oh, for crying out loud. I tell you, some days I am on it. What are you talking about? It's only... It's not the right one. That's why. It's not what I wanted. Alright, ads are on. Alright, she's a Becky. Alright, turn you off. Talk.
Warp drive active.
My armor's damaged.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright. Complete. Got split. Done. Go away. There you go. Really? Oop. Okay, we got that. Ship hangar, cleanup board, undock. Craig. Yeah, let's leave those there.
Warp drive active.
That's not bad. Sorry, I'm setting up the planetary economy on the Reagan. No, let's do this. By expiry date. Expiry date reversed. Nope, that's it. Expiry date. 19 hours. That's not good. Three days. All right. We'll keep an eye on those. All right. Do. These all taken care of. $44,000. Wow. Didn't expect that. So this one's almost done. In fact, that's warp 2. We'll remove this one. I'll warp to this other one just to make sure it's good. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. All right, let's go to this one, which I'm pretty sure this one's gone too. We probably did it yesterday, or else we didn't do it. I'm pretty sure this one's not a good one, so. Well, we'll see. No, it is not. So let's get rid of it. Move, yes. All right, let's dock. Did what we wanted to do.
Active.
Load this one. And I'll probably raid. Let's see, we haven't raided Chaos in a while. So if Chaos is still on, we'll raid Chaos. If not, we'll do a Narcos. Chaos has been on for quite a while. So he might be gone.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Docking request accepted. What do you look out? I thought he did. Log off, yes. No, I didn't want to log off. Quit. That's what I wanted. I thought I already got him, but I didn't. All right, so Craig also. So anyway, so let's go ahead and let's do this one. So thanks for watching. I will not be on tomorrow night. But I will be back on Wednesday night. So I will see all of you then. So thanks again. I'm gonna raid Drachenhort. Thanks again for the stuff. Jerry Can, thanks again. And you guys have a great night, and I will see you Wednesday. Thanks for the fleet. Appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and raid. Let's see who we got. I'm going to raid. Chaos is still out here, so I'm going to go ahead and raid Chaos. So I will see you guys later. Thanks again.